Is France still controlling Africa? France does not still control Africa. African nations are sovereign and have been asserting greater independence, leading to a significant reduction of French military and political influence, particularly in West and Central Africa. While historical and economic ties remain, the old model of pervasive influence, known as Francafrique, is widely considered to be in decline. Decline of French military presence. In recent years, a wave of anti-French sentiment and demands for full sovereignty has led several African countries to terminate defense agreements and request the withdrawal of French troops. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have all expelled French forces and cancelled military pacts since 2022, largely due to public frustration over the perceived failure of French counterterrorism operations and a desire for national autonomy. These nations have, in some cases, turned to new security partners, such as Russia. Chad, Senegal, and Ivory Coast have also recently followed suit, ending long-standing military agreements and facilitating the departure of most French troops from their territories in 2024 and 2025. Current presence. As of late 2025, France's permanent military presence in Africa is primarily reduced to a major base in Djibouti and a smaller presence in Gabon. Shifting economic and political influence. France's influence is reconfiguring, shifting from a focus on its former colonies to building new partnerships across the continent, including with Anglophone nations like Nigeria and Kenya. Economic ties. French companies in sectors such as energy, telecommunications, and retail remain active, and France continues to be a significant development partner. However, French direct investment has been declining, and China is now a major competitor in many African markets. Currency. The CFA franc, a common currency used by 14 West and Central African countries pegged to the euro and guaranteed by the French Treasury, is often cited by critics as a tool of neocolonial control that limits monetary sovereignty. However, reforms have been introduced, such as the planned transition to a new currency called the ECO in West Africa, which would remove the requirement to pool reserves in the French Treasury. New strategy. The French government has acknowledged the need to reinvent its relationships in Africa, moving away from a big brother attitude and reducing its visible presence while focusing on development, climate, and health initiatives.